In this tutorial, you're going to learn how to get a simple icon and bring it into Freecad and make a 3D. Let's begin. First step, go to thenounproject.com and just search for something that you're interested in finding. I think I searched face or something. And let's take a screenshot of this. The icon in the lower left, search screen, screenshot. To keep this on the dock, right click and it says pin to panel. I already pinned it, so it says unpin, but yours will say pin. So now it'll just stay on the panel, the bottom panel. Third bullet point, select area to grab. That'll allow you to draw a box on a certain part of the screen. Take screenshot. Draw a box and call it something you'll remember. It's saved on pictures. Save. Freecad. This is what you do. First step, make a new dock. Select image for workbench, and it's the second icon over here. Make sure that you do the second one. Pictures, find the image that you saved and double click. Press OK. Scroll out with the mouse. There it is. Change the workbench to part design and new sketch. OK. I'm going to use just one tool, the polyline tool. Scroll to zoom. The right mouse button moves it around, and the left mouse button will make lines. Let's begin. The more you're zoomed in, the more accurate you can, and more refined you can get it. So I'm zoomed in. I'm just using the right mouse button to move as I click the image. If you want a lot of detail, just make smaller clicks. Like this. Because you're zoomed in and you're making a lot of refined moves, it'll look smooth. When you're done, hover over the point where you first began and make sure you just connect it, and it turns yellow like that. And now it's connected. It's a constrained shape, it's called. That means there's no gaps. If I right click to deselect the tool and I drag this point, it's connected. And you could use constraints like this drawing would need constraints, well, if you want to. So if you select a line like this, you want it to be totally straight up and down. The vertical, if you want this to be straight up and down, straight left and right, horizontal. So you can move anything you want. I'm just gonna leave it for now. You get the idea. And if there's any shapes like squares or circles, you can always just add them like this. I'm not gonna finish the whole thing, so. You get the idea. So that's how you use one tool to pretty much trace any object, and simple shapes like circles and squares to fill things in, and constraints if you need them to go straight up and down. To pad it, close. If it's model, just go to tasks, pad, or select this button here. And it's padded. Press if you want to increase it a little bit to make it more refined, more defined, increase the length. Press OK. Model. To hide the image, select image plane, spacebar. Right click, fit all. Now we can rotate smoothly. You can zoom in, check it out. Looking good, looking good. And if you have any issues, I'm going to hide the pad, unhide the image, double click the sketch. If your pad is not, if it won't allow you to pad your drawing, this is what I usually do. I'm going to hide the image and the pad. Double click sketch. I usually just drag it around. Control Z. Just try dragging things around and to find any gaps. If you have any gaps, like for example, if there was a line that was like that, and you were dragging it, you're thinking, oh, Control Z, zoom in, click and drag a box to select those 2 points, and coincident constraint to lock those in, as well as that one. Draw a box so both of those points are selected, and coincident. That will connect 2 points together, and now they're constrained. Close, pad. And that's how you use one tool to trace an image in Freecad. So now try to find some other icons and trace them to practice.